I'm Jamie.
I'm Jacob, and we live in Kings Park, New York.
Which is on Long Island.
Those look perfect.
They are perfect.
Yeah.
I cooked it.
I work in pharmaceuticals.
I'm a project manager, and we have been together for just about 3 years, and we both agreed that when we moved in together, it would probably be about a year of renting, and then we'd try to look for a home to buy.
Look, if she had it her way, we would have bought as soon as we moved in together. But, I told her that, we should wait a year and not rush into things.
I figured that if I didn't kill him after a year, he'd probably be around to stay.
Does that mean an engagement is in the near future?
Is imminent?
I don't know. I'm not in charge of that decision.
I'm trying to focus on one thing at a time here. Yes, an engagement is imminent.
So you still looking in the $550,000 to $600,000 range?
Yep.
Jacob?
I think I'm a little bit lower. I'm more like 500 to 550. I'd be willing to make, aesthetic and minor corrections. I don't mind ripping up carpets, doing minor things, build our equity, especially if the price point is enticing enough.
I'd rather get something a little bit more maybe turnkey, and I'd rather spend a little bit more money up front to get what we want. We might need to spend a little bit more to be in the areas that we want to.
Yeah, it's location.
I am an only child, so I'm very close to my parents. And a few years ago, my mother and I actually got a dog. And now my mom and I have decided that we're gonna share custody of our little cockapoo. A few days a week, we do the Midgie shuffle, as we like to call it. I would like to still be close to my parents as I am, and I know Jake wants to stay close to work.
But I am willing to branch out a little bit more than maybe Jamie is, if our money gets us a little further. I really love the style of colonials and Victorians, but, I know we're on Long Island. And
That's
I really
not your
want...
price point.
Yeah, I did go to school for architecture for a while. I'm obviously not an architect, so it didn't really work out. But, I like a real traditional. I love the columns in the front and the characters that the front of the houses have.
And I like a lot more modern. I love a big boxy house with big open windows. I would really prefer the two-story. I think having the separation of where I sleep versus where I work and having them on completely different levels of the house, I think that's great. I'm able to just walk away from my desk and pretend that work isn't a thing anymore. Jake likes much more darker kitchens. Jake likes more of the traditional. And I prefer more lighter colored kitchens. I prefer more grays and neutral tones. It's really high priority for me is a basement.
It's rare to find a house on Long Island without a basement, especially up in this area.
I'm a very sentimental person. I have a hard time throwing things away. I have, furniture that belonged to my great-grandma.
Or we just get rid of things.
Or you just, or you don't be hoarders like us.
We will see.
But it is a ranch, but it's got some nice charm to it, some nice character features.
Yes.
Floors are,
So different.
yeah, these are the old school parquet floors, so they might need a little love, that's for sure. I think you're really gonna like this.
Wow.
Oh, very nice.
Wow. And look, you have your islands, the granite countertops.
The only thing I don't love is this washer and dryer right off the kitchen.
Yeah.
If you have to move them and there's no water line, maybe $8,000 to do that.
They're staying there. They're staying there. But I really do love this kitchen.
I don't love the color. It's it's too much brown.
If you don't want to replace the whole cabinets in the kitchen, you can just paint them. Just a couple $100.
Good idea.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a need to paint it. I like the brown.
This is such a great open concept area that would make it even better is if we took out that wall. So, you have full access from the kitchen looking into the living room.
What do you think that would cost us is the real question.
I mean, if it is a load-bearing wall,
Right.
then it could cost you about $10,000 to $15,000 to get a beam in there.
God.
But if it's not load-bearing, it would only cost maybe $1,000 or so to demo it yourself.
And I'm totally down to demo stuff myself.
Jamie's talking about turnkey, and she's finding projects. Can we take down this wall? How about the cabinets? Can those be redone? Do the floors need to be refinished? I can do a small project, but I don't really want to get involved with any large projects. Really makes me nervous. I would rather put our money towards, we've got a wedding to think about in the future. We've got a honeymoon. We've got a lot of events coming up that we've got to save and plan for.
We're not allowed to talk about a wedding until there's a ring.
All right.
You brought it up.
We've got a house to worry about. That'll come next. I am just thinking about the future.
And then you have your backyard.
Yeah, this is what
Very
we're
excited to
talking
look
about.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. This is awesome.
Yeah,
This is massive.
it's,
Yeah, it's
really,
huge.
really big.
Yeah, it's not fenced in completely, though, right?
We would have to do the fronts.
Maybe 2 to 3 grand.
Okay,
But-
geez. I see they got that big shed in the corner. That's nice.
Yes, you do have a shed, so I know there is no basement, guys, but
Yeah.
with the shed, that's gonna help with the storage issue.
The basement would have been a really nice benefit here, too.
Right here, we have one of your bedrooms.
It's a good, smaller room for an office where I feel like, we wouldn't.
That's good light.
It gets
Yes.
great light.
Your primary bedroom is right off of here. Big space, and you do have a half bath in your primary bedroom,
Oh,
which
that's
is awesome.
awesome.
I mean, it's not the full bath that we had wanted.
It's a little tight though, don't you think?
I think it's better than nothing.
Yeah, I
But
would
it's
say so.
the white and gray that you love.
It is white and gray, and I do like that. I like it. The kitchen is great, even though the cabinets aren't the best color. Backyard is great, and the location you can't beat.
But we start talking about all these projects we would like to do. The wall, the floors. We're talking about doing a lot of things. I think it's worth considering, but with no basement, with the floors a wreck, and with those power lines, I'm pretty hesitant. Jane, what are you doing?
I'm turning off the auto lock, so I can just keep on the maps.
Put the address into the map.
No, because then it's just gonna keep sending me and redirecting me, and that's not what I want.
That's fine, though.
I can direct myself. It's cute. I don't really like how it's positioned on the property.
It's a little odd.
Got a lot of updates. You'll see there's nothing you need to do. No projects. So
All right.
That's a good sign. All right.
I mean, it definitely makes a good first impression.
It definitely does. I love this open space. I love the dark floors.
It's a nice open concept.
Yeah, the sink is really nice. I'm not crazy about the color of the cabinets. It's the same color as the walls, though. Might be a little bit too much
It's
gray
your
for
gray,
me. It's a little too much, though. That's coming from me.
I think the kitchen's definitely limited in space.
I do really like this backsplash, though.
Yeah. Check out the backyard. What do we think?
It's an okay size.
And, it's fenced in already, too, which you wouldn't have to take care of.
Yeah.
Mostly fenced in.
Mostly, yeah. We'd have to
yeah.
move that in front of the front door and then put a gate on so the dogs wouldn't get out.
But the space is pretty good.
Right this way.
Okay,
Okay.
this is a good size.
It's clean, it's dry. This would be perfect for storage. Yeah, and if we wanted to finish it one day, it could be some equity we could put into the house that could give us a good return.
Your first full bath. One of 2, which I know is big for you, Jamie.
This is really nice, actually.
And it's right off of 2 of your bedrooms on this level.
Okay. Good size. I definitely want to keep my office and my bedroom separate on 2 different floors, so I definitely think this would be a great office.
Again, updated and modern.
There's no tub.
Yeah, there's no tub.
That might be a little tough down the line for maybe a baby, but
Yeah, let's think about one thing at a time first.
Yeah, it sounds like you have plenty of time to update that if you really wanted to.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so this is the main?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
again, there's 2 bedrooms on this level. One bedroom is across the hall from here, so they're about the same size.
Really love these beams, actually. I think that's kind of some of the architectural detail and character that I was really looking for.
I could definitely see us living here. I love the bathroom. The only thing I'm worried about is the backyard and that there's really no other access than the front door.
Yeah, the location also definitely isn't the best.
Yeah.
It would be tough with the dog and for work.
Yeah.
But I think it definitely has a lot of the modern touches that maybe you were looking for.
Yep.
And it's probably at the best price point that we've seen in terms of, houses at this level. So it definitely gives us a lot to think about.
Definitely a lot to think about.
600,000, this better be absolutely perfect.
Yeah. It's a nice size, front yard. Not too big, not too small.
All right.
I don't really like walking into this wall.
It is a little open though. Look, you have a little opening
There's a
to your
little
dining
opening,
area.
But no, I'd rather just have the wall not there.
Yeah, I mean,
These floors, though.
yeah, we have new flooring. Well, that's why I wanted to show you this. I think that there's a lot of great features that are already updated.
It does feel more modern, I guess.
Yeah.
Kitchen is nice and updated.
This is definitely upgraded. I like the gray, but, maybe there is a limit of too much gray.
Yeah. I mean, the floors, too. I don't like how there's two different floors here.
They are different. However, I think they do flow well together. They're both light colors. Come on out. You have a nice amount of side yard, too.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, this is a surprise.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
A lot of nice trees here, so it gives it a lot of greenery, very naturey
but
vibe.
That's an understatement. This is almost too much nature for me.
I would say it could cost you a couple $1,000s, just the initial cleanup.
Oh, jeez.
But once it's done, it's gonna be beautiful.
Another eyesore. What is this, and why does it have to be there?
That's a gas tank.
I'm not loving this. We're not moving it because that would cost money.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a really nice backyard, though.
You have one of your bedrooms here.
Yeah, this would be great as an office.
Okay.
You have a second bedroom right next door. Same size, same situation.
All right. Are these stairs safe?
Yeah.
Did not sound very confident.
This is actually a nice size, although, how much do you think it would be to finish off this space?
Upwards of 20 grand, maybe more, depending on what you want to do down here.
Could put equity into this house, but, again, the price of this house really makes me nervous.
Come on into your full bath first.
I do like that there's a tub.
The ceiling is really low, and this is definitely feeling a little cramped.
So let's check out the bedroom right off of this bathroom.
Great.
The other bedroom is exactly the same size, just across the hall. I do think that it is very convenient to have the two bedrooms on this floor in case there is a child that comes into the mix at some point.
If we wanted to, we could totally demo this and just make it one big suite.
That is a huge project.
That's a
No,
future
thank
project,
you.
not a
Future
now
project.
project. And that would really, really, really just skyrocket the value of this home, given that it's in such a desirable town.
Yeah, I think cozy might be a bit of an understatement.
It's a little tight.
I think it is a good amount of space for just two people. You do have the opportunity to make that basement, extra living space as well.
That's definitely something that we'd have to crunch the numbers and see if it's something that we could do as, financially. We saw a ranch in Comac, maybe like less than 3 miles from you guys, and 3 minutes from his office, and it's great.
Wow.
The only thing is that it doesn't have a basement.
No
Right.
basement?
I know.
Yeah, the storage is definitely limited there.
Yeah.
It is at the top of my price point, so
It's $550.
I know you don't get your 2 stories in this house.
No, I don't. The house is right next to major power lines. It's a bit worrisome. We saw an expanded Cape, fully renovated.
549,000, and that one was a lot bigger space. Was a little awkward position on the lot, though.
It was weird.
What town is that in?
This is in Ronkonkoma.
Oh, so
Yeah.
that's,
So that's a hike.
yeah.
It was a little
definitely
far.
But it has a basement.
It has a basement. I really like that we have the separation of the 2 stories. So we did see another house in Smithtown.
Yeah, that was that small Cape, right?
Yeah, it was small. When you walk in, it feels a little choppy and segmented. It's 2 floors, there are
Yep.
4 bedrooms, priced at the top of my price range, 600,000.
Right. I mean, that is way over what I thought, we would be willing to spend.
What was the basement like?
It was a full basement,
Unfinished.
unfinished. It is in Smithtown though, so that's maybe 10, 15 minutes away from you guys for transferring the dog. I don't know. We're unsure. It's definitely a hunt, I can tell you that much. We bought the ranch in Comac.
The location was perfect. It was right near work and Jamie's parents.
I'm absolutely thrilled.
We got plenty more boxes.
We have about 10 more boxes in the car.
Yeah. One thing we were really worried about were the health implications of those power lines. We had someone come by and check them out, get a reading for us, and it came back low enough that, we feel
It's a completely safe level.
And, we have nothing to worry about.
This house was listed at $549,000, and we ended up paying $585,000.
Yeah, we ended up getting into a bidding war, so we had to put in a bid that, really was super competitive.
I think out of all of them, I like this one the best. I think this is too light. As soon as we got the keys, we started taking down that wall, and unfortunately, we couldn't salvage the parquet floors, so we're picking out floors to go over that.
I was really concerned about our price point, but I realized that this is a place that we're going to be for the foreseeable future. That means that we need to put a little bit of extra money into it to make it what we want. Then, I'm okay with doing that.